Here are 3 Bitcoin mining stocks that may be worth considering as soon as possible. Do let me know in the comments below whether you have any of these stocks already in your portfolio or if you've got any currently on your watch list. And just before we get started, this channel is not financial advice, so please do your own research before making any investments. But if you are ready to start investing, check out the link in the description below. Using that link will get you a free share worth up to £100 to help get you started. In today's video, we are talking about Bitcoin mining stocks. Why are we doing that? Well, it's actually really simple, and that is because Bitcoin is gaining a lot of attention and a lot of investors' money. In fact, Bitcoin year to date is up by 154%. But if you look at a way longer time horizon, Bitcoin is easily one of the best performing assets. So then we have to ask ourselves, well, why has Bitcoin been doing so well? And why have the Bitcoin mining stocks been doing so well over the course of 2023? Well, let's tackle the second question first. When Bitcoin rebounds like it has been and it continues to do well, this means that Bitcoin mining becomes more profitable. The more Bitcoin that these Bitcoin mining companies can mine, the more money they make. And this is then reflected in their stock price. Of course, stock price is driven by supply versus demand. So why has Bitcoin been gaining so much money and so much attention? Well, there are a few really important catalysts that you must understand in order to understand this. The next Bitcoin halving event is anticipated to occur around April 2024. This would be exactly 4 years after the previous halving event took place. And historically, these halving events have been very, very obvious precursors to significant crypto bull runs. For example, after the 2016 halving, the Bitcoin price saw a dramatic surge. It then went on to reach its then all-time highs in 2017. And this has happened time and time again. Crypto is very, very cyclical. And also the macro is becoming more favorable with interest rates coming down. And we also have to appreciate that we are expecting very, very soon in January 2024, there to be an upcoming Bitcoin ETF. If this wins regulatory approval, this could mean billions of dollars actually flowing into Bitcoin. But of course, anything related to crypto does come with its own risks. It is an asset class that is incredibly volatile. And when we're talking about crypto mining stocks, Bitcoin mining stocks in particular, we have to appreciate that their performance depends heavily on the movement of Bitcoin. Now, with all that out the way, let's discuss the 3 Bitcoin mining stocks that you might want to consider. The first one is CleanSpark, and this is perhaps the most popular one right now. They brand themselves as a Bitcoin mining company that own and operate data centers that primarily run on low carbon power. And not only are they one of the most popular companies in this sector, but they are also one of the biggest in terms of market cap. They have a market cap right now of about $2.16 billion. Their key advantage, their moat, if you will, is that they offer cost-effective crypto mining. And this is due to their low power costs of about 4.1 cents per kilowatt hour, whereas the average is 12.8. And they have a hash rate, which is a measure of mining power of 9.3. And they plan to continue to expand this. On top of this, they also want to expand with new facilities and Bitcoin mining machines. So they are really trying to get bigger and grow. CleanSpark reported a 15% increase in revenue in Q3, and you can see here actually that their revenue has been increasing by quite a good rate. I do all of my stock investing research on a platform called Seeking Alpha Premium. And right now, using my link in the description below, they are offering a New Year sale. That link will get you 30% off, but it will also get you a 7-day free trial so you can actually try this platform, do your own research on your own stocks and decide whether or not you like it. I'll leave a link, like I said, to that in the description below. Revenue growth for this stock is absolutely fantastic. Year over year, 28%, and forward revenue growth coming out as an A+, 44.88%. What a year this stock has had. 568%. Year to date. That is unheard of. Compared to the S&P 500 at 25%, clearly has way outperformed it and then some. Once I've told you about all 3 of the crypto mining stocks, we will compare them year to date against each other. so stick around for that. Next up, we have Cypher mining, which we actually discussed on a recent video, so I will leave that video linked here or here, whichever way around it goes. Now, I don't really need to explain what this company does because this whole video is about Bitcoin mining. So like with CleanSpark, Cypher mining mine Bitcoin. They are a much smaller company than CleanSpark. They're not even listed on the NASDAQ exchange, and they only have a market cap of $1.34 billion. But actually, we shouldn't underestimate them because they achieved an all-time high site hash rate in November, and this continues to grow. With 398 Bitcoin produced in the month of February, Cypher mining now produces more Bitcoin each month than Bitfarm, Hive Blockchain and Hut 8 mining. And in November 2023, they announced that they had mined 433 Bitcoins. Like with CleanSpark, Cypher mining has had an absolutely phenomenal year to date, up by 723.82%. Literally insane. And if we expand this to a 3-year period, you can see that it's very, very different. It really goes to show you that these types of stocks are so volatile. The last one on our list today is one that even if you're interested in crypto mining stocks, you may not have come across before, and that is TeraWulf. They are a pretty small company as well, with a market cap of $640 million. And there's a bit of a pattern happening in today's video because this company, like with previous companies, also care about Bitcoin mining happening sustainably. They look to power this through nuclear, hydro, and solar energy, with a goal of utilizing 100% zero carbon energy as soon as possible. As you can see here, they had a really strong Q3 earnings. They posted that they self-mined 611 Bitcoins at one of their sites, and then both revenue and gross profit increased compared to the previous quarter. And lastly, their total installed hash rate capacity of 5.5 represented an increase of 267%. Year to date, this company has increased by 302.85%, again, way outperforming the index. But what you can see here is actually the stock is still not back at all-time highs. Now, just for fun, let's compare all three of these to each other. Of course, past performance is not indicative of future performance, but let's just see what's been going on here. Year to date, the number one stock that has outperformed the rest is Cypher mining, up by 645% compared to 532 or 316 seen by the other two companies. Of course, any of those three are absolutely fantastic returns. It's a different picture if you look at a 6-month period, with CleanSpark coming out on top. And now if we expand to a 5-year period, we can see that the best performing company again is CleanSpark, but still outperforming the index. Now, I'd love to know your thoughts on these stocks in the comments below, or whether you're planning to add any before the crypto bull run. Stay tuned for the next video. But until then, keep analyzing, keep investing, and of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.